Okay, folks, I'm in the woodshed. It's pouring out. It's raining so hard. But I did my dishes, or most of my dishes. The rooster soup is on the back of the wood stove, boiling away, boiling the meat off the bones. Smells awfully good inside. But I know it's a little dark, and I apologize. I don't have lighting other than natural light in the woodshed, and I'm not going to stand out in the rain. So, some of you live in apartments, right? And it's pretty hard to go out and get a lot of supplies without being noticed if somebody was paying attention, right? Well, that comment has been brought up a few times, and I've been racking my brain, how you folks can get food inside your house to stock up without being noticed. Now, this is an old guitar case, okay? Old guitar case. And no, I'm not going to sing you a song. I'm not going to play guitar, and I'm not going to do a little jig in the woodshed. Sorry to disappoint you, but this is an empty guitar case, and it's an old one, right? It's old. It is a hard case. I guess the new thing now is a soft case. But here is an idea, folks. Okay, if you go somewhere where you can buy an old hard case, guitar case, make sure the clamps work, make sure the hinges are good, make sure the handle is good, and make sure all the clamps work, folks. Okay, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, some of you may just take up playing guitar as far as the neighbors go. So you're carrying it back and forth. Every time you leave the house, you've got an empty case. Leave the guitar at home if you have a guitar. Okay? Like I said, this is old, okay? You can tell how old it is. It's probably in the 70s. But yes, I used to play guitar. I just don't have time for it anymore. But this will hold an awful lot of food, folks. It'll hold an awful lot of food. So if you go to the store, you go in and get your produce. I wouldn't bring this in for your grocery bag, folks, into the store. That'll draw a lot of attention. But if you've got a vehicle, leave it out in the vehicle, leave it in your trunk. Go in the store, get your food, pack it in the guitar case, okay? And who knows, people will probably think you've taken up guitar lessons or something, right? So they're not going to think anything of it unless they're in the business of stealing guitars, all right? So you can bring this back and forth, and if somebody says, well, you're taking up guitar lessons? Sure, you're taking up guitar lessons. All right, maybe you already play guitar anyway. So the only problem you might get with that is if somebody says, hey, why don't you play me a song? Well, then you're going to have to come up with something. You don't have time, or your fingers are cramping up, or you got to tune the guitar, whatever you come up with. So that's just an idea, folks. No one's going to really question you carrying a guitar case, and if they do, you've picked up guitar lessons, right? Or you decide to play in a band, or you're teaching guitar lessons, all right? So you want to get in, you want to be mindful of that too. It says, well, if somebody says, oh, I'd like to have you teach me how to play guitar, so you're going to have to come up with an answer there somehow. So then I got thinking, guitar's not going to really look out of place. And I don't know what a bass drum hard case, if they even make them, I do not know. I know years ago when I played guitar, they had this, just a flimsy case, right? So I don't know if you can get a hard case drum case or not. I don't know, but I wouldn't think that would be as easy to carry around as a guitar case. So this is just an idea, folks. Hide it in plain sight type of thing. All right, now you can fit a lot of stuff in there. Now, I don't think I want to fill it up with canned goods because I wouldn't want the hinges or the guitar case to have to handle all that weight. But you can certainly get probably a lot of pasta, a little bit of rice, a few canned goods, maybe a few pouches or boxes of mashed potato. Now this is going to hold quite a bit. All right, it's going to hold quite a bit. It's about 5 inches deep, folks. All right, and it's about what? 1, 2, 3.5 or so feet long. All right, so that's just an idea, and that's what I've come up with to make it kind of look discreet. And you can come up with your own little story if somebody questions you about it. All right, but that'll hold quite a bit of food to and from without being noticed. All right. So, and I apologize, it's dark. I don't know if I can edit it to make it look a little brighter. I look pretty dark in here. I look pretty silhouetted against the slats of the back of the woodshed. So I've got to go in, tend to my soup, my rooster stew, and finish up the rest of my dishes, folks. All right, so have a good day. That's just a suggestion. That's just something I came up with, and a lot of you are thinking outside the boxers. All right, so think outside the box. There might be something better than a guitar case. All right, it's just a direction to head in your thought. All right.